The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the guests. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not necessarily state or reflect those of the host. I'm a stupid robot.
Give it up for the funny, the hilarious. King of the open micers at the 190. Alonzo Cantu.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Good news, everyone!
Woohoo!
Yes!
There we go.
Oh! Doy! You're killing me.
Flames are pouring from the buildings now. There's cars toppled, buildings entire, just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. Civil Defense has informed me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
Our exploratory diving bell is...
The escape the Moniz here in Paris.
Wong and his assistant, Mary Nelson, have managed
Our
to...
computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Oh, shit. It was a close call, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. I almost missed the mark on that one, but I didn't.
Ace.
The ace man prevails. Oh, shit. Gotta get that out of frame. Some horny skeletons over there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bad First Impressions. This is Alonzo Cantu. It is the year of our Lord 2024, and it is November 23rd, a Saturday as always, on Planet Bad First Impressions, where it's always Saturdays, and Alonzo never has topics or any preparation. And usually John Tuttle's also there. That's also what happens on Planet Bad First Impressions. It's populated by this guy, and then this guy, and then that guy over there. And we're also a call-in show. So if you guys don't already have my number saved, there we go. Call me now, 210-284-2552. Call me now, and I'll talk to the devil for you. I'll read your fortune. Call Miss Cleo. And yeah, if you like the show, Cash App, BFI Live. That's right. I haven't even gotten to anything yet, but give me some fucking money. Woo, 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 woo. Little late start, had some technical difficulties. What was it? Restream decided to do a whole new layout, and it really butt fucked me when it comes to pretty much everything. So I had to re-sign in everything and reconfigure everything. And yeah, but now we are here. We are live, and I am wearing a Patrice O'Neal t-shirt. Let me see if I have a little closer on that. Yeah. I bought this over in Chinatown. They just happen to have a t-shirt of Patrice O'Neal and Jim Norton in Brazil with a prostitute. And I was like, you know what? I will definitely buy 2 of those. And I saved one to give to one lucky viewer. If you guys can guess the phrase that pays. But we also do have tickets tonight. So if you guys want to call in, we will have tickets that you can win if you call in and you answer some trivia questions on Bad First Impressions. We have prizes. We have Brian Powell's book to give away. And what else do we have? We have all kinds of things that you guys can win. Thank you so much, Zandy Ramirez. I do appreciate that. David Beecher.
It's important to note the Chinatown in San Antonio is just Market Square.
Yeah, I guess so. I gotta stop calling it Chinatown because it's really just one Chinese guy that I meet. I don't even know if he's Chinese. I think he's just a sleepy Mexican. But David Beecher, yeah. So people that don't know, people don't know who haven't watched every episode of the show. The first live episode was with David Beecher, a comedian from the Poconos. He was also a rapper and also a good friend of the show. And he has come back onto the scene, and I wanted to celebrate 2 years of the live show with David Beecher coming back on. I don't know if that's going to be today. Probably not. We might get a call in from Brendan Gay, who is headlining tonight at Upstage Comedy Lounge. So if you guys don't already have tickets, go to upstagecomedylounge.com, or you can call in and win a couple tickets, and if you aren't that lucky, you can definitely go upstagecomedylounge.com, or just go to Upstage Comedy Lounge and buy them in person. It's going to be tonight. It's going to be me hosting, Jay LaFar featuring, and Brendan Gay headlining, and I saw him last night, and he's really funny, so it's going to be great. Donna Lee was there last night featuring, and she was actually really funny, too. I don't know I said actually, but she was great. Funniest, finalist and funniest mom, and definitely see why she got that, so. Sound effects.
Brendan, if Brendan Gay and Jay LaFar, work together as a, in tandem, it could be Brendan Gay LaFar.
Brendan Gay LaFar. Brendan Gay LaFar. I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Aced.
But can you imagine how powerful Jay LaFar would become with a man like Brendan Gay in front of him or behind him?
Mm-hmm.
If Jay LaFar became gay and Republican and conservative, you know what I mean? He would basically just be given a key to the city, probably.
Yeah. I like the idea of them doing their set sort of as like kids trying to sneak into a movie. Like Brendan is on Jay's shoulders in a big trench coat.
Yeah, that would be a beautiful sight. Let me see. I maybe Jay LaFar's always just been 2 Brendan Gays in a trench coat. Yeah, I think that's gonna be what the real reveal is. Dude, I had a weird dream. I saw Jay LaFar in a dream, and he was just like, he was too skinny. It was wild. It like really scared me. It flipped me the fuck out. Gay LaFar. That's what J Gay LaFar. So J Gay LaFar? I don't know. Guys, these celebrity couple names are all more amazing than the last. I can't pick the best one, but why don't you call in with your best celebrity J couple name?
Or if you can think of any like San Antonio couple name that, could cause a stir.
No, I don't. I don't even want to get into that kind of controversy. This isn't that kind of show where we're doing hot things like that. So, I had this idea for. You seen the movie Coco? You said you've seen parts of it, right?
Yeah, I've seen parts of it. I know. I think what it like, if I remember correctly, kind of the crux of how it ends as well.
Yeah. So, if you guys haven't seen Coco, it's a beautiful movie about a little Mexican kid that wants to play the guitarro. And how do you say guitar in Spanish?
I think that's it.
Yeah. The El Capitan is how, as they say in Spanish. And so basically his grandma's like, no, Coco, you cannot play the guitar. And he's like, I will play the guitar. And then he gets cursed because he steals a guitar from a cemetery. And then he goes to hell, which is, I guess, Mexican heaven. And just is hanging out with a bunch of these skeleton people. And they all worship this big chin guy. And apparently, so long story short, this kid, he wants to like play Tejano music, which is so funny because but I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's in Mexico, so I'm sure that's really popular over there. But I was just thinking in my head, I was like, I want to grow up and play the music that keeps Alonzo Cantu awake at 4 a.m. in the morning. I want to play the music that is played out of cars at 4 a.m. in the parking lots and also close by the neighbor's house.
What if he was, instead of like trying to play Tejano music, he was like trying to like make some Bad Bunny shit? He's like going into the netherworld with like his like drum machine.
That would be pretty funny. I like that. See, there we go. That would make more sense. It's like, I don't think any of these modern day kids want to be want to emulate a guy from the 1920s. But I guess I don't know. I guess Coco doesn't take place in modern day times. It takes place in like a dirt Mexican village, so it's kind of timeless.
His hoodie looks pretty modern.
Great point. Yeah, no, I saw. Actually, now that I take back, yeah, that's in a modern time because they go over to their shoe shop and stuff, and it seems pretty modern. Yeah, you're right.
This is a modern ass shoe shop if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what's happened in the news lately. It's you would think with Trump in the news, it would just be every other day something cool was happening, But I guess he hasn't been president. He hasn't gotten a chance to be president. Oh yeah, the whole Ukraine thing. Apparently, Ukraine, Biden gave them some missiles and shit. Now Russia says that they'll fucking nuke people that help Ukraine or whatever.
Which
don't they always say that though? Isn't this like the third time Russia said that they're gonna nuke? They'll use the nukes.
Yeah.
They're like, if you do it, we'll use the nukes.
I think the reality is, I mean, Russia has some scary missiles, but America, I've always felt that like with Alaska, we have such an advantage. We can just see anything the Russians do.
All right, 1 second. Let's go. We got Bay Gafar. That's a pretty good one. Jay Legay, Duck White. I don't even know where that one came from. White Far, and Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican. All right, well, we don't have a song for that. I guess I have to.
Now imagine like an R&B flair over that, and that's Puerto Rican.
Wouldn't that be funny if if we could be like offensive, but we just had to be culturally right about it. We just had to make sure that we're offending the right race. And it's like, well, you can't have unless you have every racist sound drop in there, then that is not appropriate.
It's like the Alex Jones, Joe Rogan episode after the Spotify deal, where we just have to keep showing the evidence as to why we can say this.
Wait, what?
Did you ever see after the Spotify deal, Alex Jones was on the Joe Rogan Experience, but like anytime Alex said anything, Joe would be like, "Stop, Jamie, fact check that."
Yeah.
So it's like we do that, but with any kind of stereotype we use.
Oh yeah, can you fact check that? Okay, yeah. Well, Chad has one for us. It says Sandy says, I work with 2 Puerto Ricans that never shut up about being Puerto Rican. Jimmy Lou then says, that's all Puerto Ricans.
I mean, I feel like you could say that about a lot of countries. I'm sure there's a lot of people who feel Americans never shut up about being American.
Yeah,
Italians
you know what?
never shut up about being Italian.
There was this one chick that worked at River Center, and she definitely never shut up about being Puerto Rican, you know? So now I think about it. So, you know what I think? I'd be like, have I worked with any other Puerto Ricans? I'm like, probably not, because they would probably have told me, you know? Now that I think about it. I don't know. But I think I know most of the races of the Mexicans or Salvadorians or the whatever, because usually they tell me, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's after I misrace them. What is that? What is it called when you miss gender somebody but with their race? Is it
Microaggression?
Well, it can't be a micro. But I mean, what would be the proper term for it? Like misclassify them? I miscategorize them? I don't know.
I legitimately think because somebody got mad at me, and that like in school they literally were going over like microaggressions, and the video they showed was a guy like being like, "What part of Asia are you from?" And like that was supposed to be like a microaggression because she was American. And then I spoke up and I said it doesn't sound like he was coming from a bad place. Like kind of feels like she took it really harshly. And then a girl spoke up and said, "Well, frankly, you would never know." It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm not allowed to speak.
Exactly.
Aced.
Shut the fuck up. I'm glad. So that data shows the age difference between us, because they didn't have that in our school. They were just basically like, don't say the N-word or any of the other slurs. Don't make fun of people for being different race or religion. Muslims are cool. They're not all terrorists. Indians aren't Muslims, even though they kind of look like them.
Well, I probably existed in a weird time in that, like, when I was going through it, it was still like allowed to be a conversation. Now it seems like this is the way, and like even like that, the way I spoke up and like said like, oh, like this really doesn't seem that wrong. Like that would just flat out not be allowed, I think, right now.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was necessarily allowed then. That's the whole point. You're not necessarily allowed to stand up and tell the teacher whatever, But I think, I mean, I don't know. I think kids are always going to push back against that. I think the ones that give a fuck, and I think some people might give a fuck but just agree with it. It's just, it kind of depends. Like, it seems like maybe the pendulum's going to start swinging the other way, and hopefully not.
Dude, it'd be great if there's like a class that's like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You guys need to learn to get the fuck over shit.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. I do think that there's a fine balance between that. I do think that there's like there are people that do take advantage, of that whole, like, they're just lazy and they want to be lazy, so they take advantage of the whole mental health thing or wanting to be diagnosed with problems and stuff. And also parents they'd rather be like, oh, well, my kid isn't fucking lazy or an asshole. He's fucking got ADHD. He's autistic. He's not that I'm a bad parent that neglects him and shoves a fucking iPhone in his face every time he wants something, and then he gets him jacked up full of sugar, sits on his ass. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, so he's got all this energy, has no fucking concept of boundaries, fucking respect, so anything like that. Just a fucking machine of want and need that's been programmed by all the algorithms to just crave dopamine constantly.
No, he's definitely really strong and cool and smart. I make him do the cold plunge once a month.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool though. I don't know. I all those kids always complain about having the hard parents and stuff. It's like they're always like super jacked and ripped, and they're always getting into fights, and they always got like 3 or 4 kids, and they're always like super successful. Unless they're in jail, but even in jail, they always got a lot of friends.
There's gotta exist now in like elementary school, like some new stereotype of kid whose like dad has raised him purely on Joe Rogan information. Like there's gotta be elk meat kids out there now.
Yeah. Well, what would be the kind of
They're
equivalent
in
of that
jujitsu.
to
They're in jujitsu. They eat a lot of like hunted meat.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on nootropics at an early age.
Is that what people do that watch Joe Rogan? Is because I'm saying
No,
it's
those
like I know that's
who
what Joe
buy-
Rogan does, but
those
is that
who
what people
buy
that watch him?
into it? Like
Oh.
there's guys who definitely like just think Joe is like the most brilliant guy in the world somehow. I don't think it's I don't think it's people in our circle. But like, there's it's more of like a normal.
I can
guy
see that
thing.
because I mean, he's like, look how strong he is, and he's fucking rich, and he's short, and he does movies, he does everything. He's an intellectual, yeah, and he could kick your ass. Hey, say that to his fucking face. Yeah, okay. He looks like a toe and a small man to his face, and he's probably gay to his face.
It's like, and right now, like. With kids, what is it? Being Sigma.
That's Joe Rogan kids. I thought that was rural Texas. That's pretty funny. No wonder he moved to Austin. Hey, great point.
Now the kids being Sigma is like the big thing. Like,
what does that even mean, Sigma?
It's
I hear
like
that.
it's like you need to be both athletic and smart.
That's what Sigma means?
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, I thought that used to be like that just used to be the goal. That's why they had like the athletics. That's why they had PE and stuff, and sports and all that. I feel like most people kind of wanted to be in sports back in the day, and if you didn't want to be in sports, it was probably because you had like asthma or like you were physically frail. So then they had chess club for you or like math club or something. And now it feels like there's a bunch of lazy kids that just want to do like anime club. And I would have definitely been one of those kids. I didn't do sports for shit, dude. I was a lazy fucking loser when I was growing up. But at the same time, I blame society.
Yeah.
But it wasn't my fault, John. No.
It was Naruto's.
Yeah, it was Pokemon's fault. I had to catch them all. I was programmed at a young age to desire acquisition, and that naturally feeds into my whiteness, of wanting to conquer, and subjugate.
There's an entire generation of weeaboo men now who have just been.
What is your thing about generations of men that are raised by that? There's an entire generation. There's a Power Ranger generation, Alonzo.
Look, I'm just thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking generation. I'm thinking in the big picture now. Where are we going? Trump's president again. Grover Cleveland. We're living in 2016 2.0.
Yeah, I don't think that the people that worship Joe Rogan are necessarily raising kids or raising the next generation of kids. Let's put it that way. I'm sure that they probably are kind of like, aren't necessarily good at procreating. Or maybe they are. I don't know. But some people that usually are like obsessed with one, somebody like that to that level, maybe. I'm not saying that. But I get what you're saying though. But I think it is kind of an amalgamation of these. Like the next generation is being raised, but the same way that we were raised by Howard Stern, Jerry Springer, South Park, Family Guy, all that shit. And I don't think they really taught the classics in school necessarily either. I was looking at like what was considered a classic, what was it called? There's a term for it, but there's like a certain kind of like a certain set of books you're supposed to read to have like a classical education,
I mean, I guess you hear like referred to as like literature, like as opposed to like fiction.
Well, I've always heard literature being talked about when it's like a pamphlet. I was like, let me give you some literature, and it's like a pamphlet. But yeah, I know what you mean, fine literature and stuff. Let me see.
Yeah,
classical education curriculum. Yeah, let me see.
Things like Dostoevsky.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the classical education is a traditional learning model that emphasizes studying the liberal arts and reading of seminal works. I'm trying to look for the
Oliver
books.
Twist.
I don't know. I think it's older stuff than that. Let me see.
The Iliad.
Yeah, shit like that. And I think there's some science shit there too. The 12-book classical education. Let me see. Plato's Republic, Aristotle's Ethics, Herodotus's The Histories, Plutarch's Lives, St. Augustine's Confessions, Machiavelli's The Prince, Cervantes' Don Quixote, Shakespeare's Hamlet, Montaigne's Essays. I'm probably fucking that up. I'm probably fucking a bunch of those up. Hume's and Inquiry Concerning Human Understanding. The Constitution of the United States. That's cool. Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. I don't know if that is it. Let me see. These are the 12 great choices for great. I don't know if that is the right one. Let me see. There's supposed to be a what books are part of a classical Yeah, I guess that is it.
Yeah, and I think some of that's like the Greek stuff is
well, let's put
pretty consistent.
Let's put it this way. So back in the day, like I don't think everybody got like a schooling. You know what I mean? So the people that did get a schooling, oh fuck yeah, dude. But now it seems like it's almost like, oh, everybody needs to get an education. It needs to be the same education. So if like not everybody can do that, so they just like basically dumb it down for everybody, just so like the dumbest person is able to pass it, you know, as opposed to just being like, okay, you get to go to stupid class and then we have a better class. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's elementary school. Come middle school now, they start to split things up a bit into different like levels. Like in middle school, you'll start getting pre-AP. There's always the GT stuff, but I was in GT and I'll say that it almost hindered me in some ways, and that like it was very easy to, a lot of the questions would be like emotional questions, if you will, like how did this make you feel, and like can you give like a deep response, and I'm just a good bullshitter.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of GT English throughout my like being in it was just me being able to completely bullshit my way out of everything.
Yeah.
Like if you actually gave me like a multiple choice question on what happened in a book, I didn't read the book, I wouldn't know. But if you give me this like open dialogue where you kind of give me a little hint of what happened, I can probably figure it out.
Like just by inference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I feel that.
But because I'm writing sentences instead of filling in an A or a B, that's apparently smarter.
I guess so. Or just easier to like you said, kind of, you know, construct. Because I mean, especially if the question is open-ended, like what did you feel about it? You know, you can just be vague enough and then just say that's what, you know. You can even say, maybe not a lot of people got this from that, you know, but
how do you think the character felt watching his brother be killed? Fucking terrible. This was East of Eden. He felt great. He was killing his brother.
East of Eden. I don't even know. So Zandy Ramirez, my dad is a weeaboo and a Trekkie. He's a boomer. Let me see.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Every GT kid I knew ended up selling drugs. Comment, John?
I didn't, but I knew a few.
Interesting, because they thought they were smarter than the system. Is that what you think, Mr. Abraham? They thought they were too smart to get caught?
Yeah. What John Abraham's trying to say is he was in GT.
Oh shit, dude! Don't blow up Jay Abesky's Spotarooski. Let me see.
I want to hang out with Sandy's dad now.
Sandy's dad fucking parties hard skis, dude.
Sandy's dad has got it going on.
He's always doing lines and smoking Major Cron. Always got a couple pornos on. When you roll to his house, he's got no pants. And he says, hey, let's do the no pants dance.
Sandy's dad, why can't you see
that your lips and ass are so juicy? Hey, Sandy's dad, do you know what I want? Turn around and give me that hairy man cunt.
Ooh.
Sandy's dad, let me feel your rump. Speaking of, I saw Davy Jackson at Best Buy. Yeah. He caught me while I was buying embarrassing products. I was buying the most embarrassing thing you can buy at Best Buy.
Vibrating butt plug?
I don't know. They sell that at Best Buy now?
Probably not.
Fucking Kamala's
Jeez.
fucking America.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a women's health section at Best Buy that just has like gadget dildos.
That'd be great if Best Buy just got so kind of like how GameStop just has to just be kind of like it's half a toy store almost now. It's it's barely got games. It's mostly just got
game merch.
Yeah, game merchandise and stuff. Which I was like, this isn't the worst idea. I wonder if that's ever gonna happen at Best Buy. You know, where they just have like a Walmart kind of section in the back. It's like, hey, while you're here, why don't you also get some fucking Oreos and some tampons and shit?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those places, they'll have kind of like a weird section where you don't realize, like, oh, this does make sense. But like Office Depot, Office Max, they typically have like a laundry section. Because, yeah, a lot of like places do need to do laundry. Like a lot of businesses.
What? Oh, just like their own laundry? What do you mean?
No, like you can buy detergent, like laundry sheets, paper towels, a whole bunch of like cleaning supplies, dishwasher stuff at Office Depot, Office Max, because it's not uncommon for like there to be a kitchen area where that like you actually need to clean and shit like that, or like if you're like hotel kind of that thing, like laundry.
Yeah, no, I mean that never didn't make sense to me. I was never like, oh, why is this shit here?
Which is why, like, to that same token, Best Buy should have vibrators. They're the gadget place.
John Abraham, you should say Davy Jackson was buying embarrassing stuff. Maybe I was the one buying embarrassing stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was me the one that was buying embarrassing
Mario
stuff.
Party, Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, that's my guess for what you're buying.
Oh, what was I buying? No, see, I wasn't buying anything embarrassing. It was actually Davy Jackson, but I was saying that it was me. But John Abraham pulled it out of me. What was Davy Jackson buying? I'll never say what he was buying. I shouldn't even have mentioned I saw Davy Jackson yesterday and that he was buying embarrassing stuff. That's ridiculous. That's a horrible thing to start. Like just a fucking vicious rumor to spread that Davy Jackson was at Best Buy yesterday. I saw him with my own two eyes buying embarrassing
I need to know what he bought because I shook his hand later that day.
I wouldn't have. Let's put it this way. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have shaken his hand later that month. Let's put it that way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy. He looked
What
good,
is
though.
Best Buy selling?
Whatever it was, Davy Jackson bought all of it. He bought all of it. He was walking out with a big fucking. He was walking out with a big one of those shipping. What do we call those? One of those dollies.
They make TVs now that only work with fetish porn.
Yeah, yeah. I know. He had to get a special German TV for the kind of porn that he was watching because like it would only play in a German DVD player. That was great. Let me see. Embarrassing like Abreva. Yeah. What is even that?
He was buying a mechanical douche. I don't know.
Yeah. He was buying a pager. He was just he was buying an out-of-date iPhone. What would be something that would embarrass Davy Jackson? I'm trying to think of what would actually, because I don't think anything that would embarrass a regular person would embarrass him. I'm trying to think. What would embarrass Davy Jackson? I saw him buying hair dye or something at Best Buy. I don't know. Let me see. That's a great question. What are hilarious things you can buy at Best Buy? Okay, let me see. It's herpes creams. Okay, I assumed. If you can buy that at Best Buy, you know, I need to start going to Best Buy more. Let's just put it that way.
A Fitbit.
A Fitbit?
Yeah, I think it'd be funny seeing Davy Jackson buying a Fitbit. Not everybody is funny buying a Fitbit.
I wanted to be buying an off-brand Apple Watch, like one of those smart watches, but not Apple brand. And then, but he's gonna tell people it is Apple brand later. But then I'll be like, wait a second, I saw him at Best Buy. That's not Apple brand. It's a Goji or some shit. That's a Wuji. Whoa, that's a Wambula or whatever they call those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him the fuck out, dude. I'm like, let me see the back of that one. Let me see that shit. Let me see the back of that shit right now.
Holding it up to the light.
Like, oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I got something to do. I'd love to. I got something to do. Like, you always got something to do, don't you, dog? Always got it. Oh, you got to go back to Best Buy, don't you?
Let me see your phone. This is a Wambla 2.
This is a fucking Wambla, dude. It's a Wambla 4. You don't even got the Wambla 7. What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
A coin counter? A card shuffler? A card shuffler would be kind of embarrassing. Like, He can't shuffle his own cards.
I don't know. It would have to be. He's getting a replacement for something else. I don't know. He's getting a replacement part for something that's horrible. Let me think. What does Best Buy sell that everybody loves and hates? I don't know. Let's get off of this bit. I'm tired of roasting Davy Jackson so epically, as I always do.
Yeah, we probably got to hit some nerves there,
dude. Davy Jackson's over there seething right now. He's like, "Oh, I knew Alonzo was gonna bring up my Wombliff watch."
My Wombla watch or my German porn TV.
His watch speaks like Dr. Seuss back to him. It always speaks to Dr. Seuss.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Wombla call Tanvir. Tell him I'm mad at Alonzo. We can call Tanvir and equip Jiff. All you got to do is wave your Fitbit. I don't know, some stupid shit.
Wombla, call Tanvir. I will now be calling Tori. I will let you tell her a story.
Damn it, Wombla. Man, I bet we can get Wombla to sponsor us. That's what we were supposed to be doing. We were supposed to be calling people. And I actually fucking saw, I was trying to get, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get.
You got a Yellow Pages?
Yeah, and this isn't even a good episode to ask for a sponsor. I was going to tell people at the beginning, I was going to say, hey guys, you know, I'm usually pretty honest with you. This ain't gonna be a good one.
We should find like a good like independently run donut place to sponsor us.
I'll be there with that. Let me see. I'm trying to get why doesn't it work? Yeah, with the task cam. Fucking yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing to connect to Instagram so I can badger this motherfucker about giving me money. Well-deserved money for my podcast, for this amazing product.
If anybody listening wants to create a product so you can sponsor us, that would be very appreciated.
Or launder money through a sponsorship with us. If you're selling drugs, you can just launder that shit through.
Oh, yeah.
I can write an LLC, especially if we're really serious about doing this, which is obviously a joke. But you know, hey, let me see.
Alonzo plays ball.
Yeah, hey, I don't fuck with the police. Look at the shirt that I'm wearing. Do you think that they're gonna believe a thing that I say? Let's see. This is, God damn it. He says, "What's up, bro? What do you think? What's up? I want to talk to you."
Money, brother.
Yeah. I want to talk to
not
you,
your green, our green,
to you about an amazing opportunity. Can you call me at your earliest convenience? That's very good.
Send a $sign emoji.
Yeah. Oh, 1 second. I wonder if oh shit, never mind. I missed Brendan Gay because I started the show too late, and he's talking, he's busy now. Dude, he was a really nice guy. He was really funny. So, so tonight, guys, if you're watching, go out to see me at LOL. Not fucking at LOL. I'm at Upstage. Jesus Christ. I'm at Upstage Comedy Lounge. Yeah, don't fucking go to LOL ever. Fuck them. Go to Upstage Comedy Lounge and support Bobby Smith, the host with the most. And the owner with the
owner with the boner,
dude. And
unless he doesn't like that.
Yeah. So tickets are $15. Buy some, or you can call in and win some tickets. But definitely, I'd prefer you buy them actually. So I got the link on my Facebook and shit. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Chavez. Let me see. Yeah, bro. Give me a little bit and I'll call you back. Okay, let me heart that. There we go. We're gonna work on that. So what are some other places we can call? Because I need a sponsorship for this. This shit's too good not to be getting paid.
Where would be a good place first?
All right, let's go back to chat. Let me see. A lap desk, an air filter, and a lava lamp. Cat ear headphones, possibly.
Oh, the midget wrestling you're going to.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, me and Zandy are going to fucking midget wrestling on next Friday and shit. I can't wait for that. And it's going to be ringside, and John's checking to see if he can go too. But it's going to be an all-out spectacular affair. John kind of took the wind out of my sails because he said the midgets don't necessarily, but these are going to be dwarves. So maybe they're better than midgets.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the problem, it's really fun at the beginning, but then you just eventually realize that like wrestling with people who can't like even like bend their knees or bring their like elbows in, you become very limited.
Well, see, I know that you're a wrestler, so I feel like you might be a little bit of a wrestling snob in this situation. So it's kind of like when I'm watching some comedy and I'm like, oh, this isn't that great, you know, because I do comedy. Maybe this is kind of the same thing for you, where you're not going to appreciate the midget wrestling.
And maybe that's a part of it. I could definitely see that it's because of my exposure why I feel this way. But I think it is. I just personally get bored a little early. It always starts fun.
Wait a second, Zanny Ramirez said this. Oh my God, this reminds me of when my friend is using Omegle to sell her feet. What reminds you of that? What, me trying to get a sponsorship for this show? What the hell? What's that?
Oh, we should go on Omegle and try to sell sponsor.
I think they shut down Omegle for its fucking Omegleness. I don't know.
All right, let's fucking go on Chatterbait. I don't care.
Yeah, you know what we need to do is really sex this show up. I have a feeling that that is going to be what takes us to the next level. Is a little bit of sex appeal. I don't know.
I mean, why can't we stream to Chatter? We don't have to show our dick. It's not like we're going to get a great amount of viewers, but there's so little competition on Chatterbait that we'll probably just keep getting guys like accidentally stumbling in. Uploading your stand-up special to Pornhub is overplayed now, but nobody is streaming their podcast to Chatterbait.
If I was,
we can put love senses in our asshole, and that's not gonna like ruin. We don't have to show it.
If I was on Chatterbait, I feel like I'd have to like get a whole different kind of audience. I think I'd really have to rail against women and be like, "Man, you gotta these chicks don't really like you, and that sucks. Don't you hate when you're spending a whole bunch of money on an internet girlfriend, and then they turn around and they stop giving you the second that you don't have any money, they stop giving you attention. Isn't that bullshit?" And then these people will be like, "Damn, this guy's speaking the truth. This guy's the best." I don't think we could do the same kind of podcast.
Owen Benjamin should be streaming through Chatterbait.
Yeah, I bet that they ban him because he'd be too popular. He'd be too powerful for Chatterbait.
But even just getting that like headline would be fun.
Wouldn't that be funny if I was doing that same reaction but just jacking off butt naked and all that? I'm just like, these women don't like you. Be gay out of just to show them.
You get a ticket for the love sense in your asshole.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just yeah. I just just convince angry people to become gay as a way to own females and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate should be streaming to Chatterbait.
Dude, ask sponsorship from Alibaba, but I'd be scared as fuck.
Is there Fiverr spot?
Isn't Alibaba a literal genie? That's a djinn. I wouldn't want to get to bed with a fucking Alibaba. He's like, because first off, you get three wishes, but then they're always guilting you the whole time to free him and shit. And I'm like, all right, so are you really been my friend this whole time, or has this all just been so I free you from your eternal slavery and shit? Why don't you just gain my third wish and get the fuck back in the lamp? All right, I'm not falling for your devil wizardry. I don't know why you're even locked up. Maybe I unlock you and you start fucking raining terror with your devil powers.
Imagine if Aladdin was like the kind of guy who didn't find Robin Williams funny.
Charming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one guy. Yeah. He's just mad and annoyed the whole time. Yeah. Genie, lose your mouth. Never speak again.
Just the inverse of his last wish. Put yourself away in a way that you can never come back.
Never do an impression ever. Never free associate ever again.
Kill yourself.
Yeah. Get Parkinson's, Genie. That's what he had. He had some kind of ALS or some shit like that. He had like a degenerative disease, I heard. That's why he killed himself.
Meanwhile, Hawking has that same disease and he's coming up with science and shit.
Stephen Hawking? Yeah, I would have done that. I would have fucking... That's what I'm saying. If he was so smart, why didn't he like fucking make like a robot body or some shit. I would have been focused on space and shit. I would have been focused on like spine shit or whatever the fuck that disease was, or like, I don't know, killing people that wronged me because, you know, which was everybody because of, you know.
Imagine Robin Williams like acting in a movie, but he's in like the Stephen Hawking wheelchair and he has to do everything from robot voice, and all the reviews would be like, see, he's not just a zany voice and over the top hand gestures, he can do it all.
Yeah.
His tools have been taken away from us. But
it was a master class in acting. He could only move one eyebrow and shit. He did more with one eyebrow than some people do with their whole
he just
careers.
keeps doing the Rizzler face at everyone.
What's that face?
Have you seen that? I mean, it's kind of like every podcast has talked about the Costco guys and the Rizzler.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah, but the kid, he has like a special face that he does, and he tries to teach people how to do it. But really, just like think of the expression from Zoolander.
Which one, Magnum or Blue Steel?
Blue Steel, but I mean, aren't they?
Oh my god, dude, get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. Oh my god, you're one of those people. Oh my god,
The way you turned.
Oh my god. It's not even, it's the, I mean, what, the facial so that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, it's everything behind the expression too. You know, what do you think? Do you think he's thinking the same thing for each one of those looks and stuff? No, it's a different energy. It's a different whole thing. It's a different flavor, dude. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Dude. I don't know. You're one of the, how many times have you even watched Zoolander? That's crazy. Yeah. You missed the joke. The joke is that it isn't one look, actually.
Look, okay, I know that's the joke.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were keeping up Zoolander lore.
This motherfucker better be calling me back during podcast hours because I don't actually care. I'm not even gonna seriously. I want to get this taken care of now while we have the world behind us, because this is too hot to try.
World in
All
my
right.
hands.
I wonder if I can get the who can I get on the phone real quick? Give me 1 second.
We can talk to Bub Jenkins about buying 7-year-olds gifts.
Shut up.
Hazed.
Chat was obsessed with Stupid Zoolander. See, they understand that it was more than one look. I'm trying to find the hot dog place of the guy that. Let me see. Let's see. Hot dog San Antonio. Is this his dog father? No, I don't think it's that one. There's got to be another one. Maybe they fucking shut down by now.
The dork father.
Dude, watch it with the language, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, so you got a new podcast coming out. What's that going to be?
Me and Diego Gonzalez. I think right now we don't have a name, so it'll probably just be called Diego Gonzalez and John Tuttle for the time being. We'll probably do a test podcast Monday for my YouTube, and then with whatever is learned there, try to start something a week or two later.
Very nice, and I will pray for your downfall. Thank you so much.
No, I want this to be a community, the BFI community.
Okay.
We're gonna crush the BFR podcast sphere.
What the fuck? They have a podcast here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It seems like that's who you have beef with in the podcast world.
What, BFR? Nah, that's they love me too much for me to crush them the way that they deserve to be crushed. Why can't I call these cocksuckers?
You are a merciful God.
If anything,
he probably thinks you're trying to sell him Herbalife with the way you went about that.
Yeah, dude, these cocksuckers. See, Fat Boy Burgers and Dogs. Okay, this is who I'm trying to call. I'm trying to get a sponsorship with them, and I'm going to talk about how they're fucking that dude backed into my fucking car. Give me 1 second. We're going to have a conversation with these cocksmokers. Dude, what a shady place. No wonder they don't have their fucking phone number on there. Pieces of shit. Fat Boy Burgers and Dogs, you have not heard the end of this. This isn't over. All right. Sorry, guys.
You may have won the battle, but the war's just begun.
Yeah, exactly. Have I told you that story?
No.
Yeah, I was at This is back when fucking me and Orlando Gonzalez used Orlando. It's funny that she said Gonzalez right there, but I think it is Gonzalez. Orlando. Either way, I just called him Orlando, and he used to do really good music back in the open mic thing. He was like a psychedelic kind of like lovey psychedelic rock and shit on acoustic guitar. And we were hanging out one day, and it was my day off. He was working at Applebee's. I just got the Nissan Maxima, you know, the 1998 Nissan Maxima. Fuck yeah. And I was waiting outside Orlando's place. I was at like a little I was behind this Fat Boy Dogs and Burgers place, right? And I was behind. Oh yeah, no, I know what was happening. I wasn't even waiting for anything. I was on my way to leave Orlando's to go get like some shit from the gas station. I was at his house, so I was getting my car to go leave. And so this car is parked in front of the in front of the stop sign. So I'm behind him and all that. And he's in a big old fucking truck and shit. And he's so fucked up on pills, he doesn't realize that I'm behind him. And so he fucking is trying to like back out or whatever. And he fucking backs out into my car. He like just and I'm like yelling. I'm like, hey, stop doing that. And he just like crunches right into my fucking car. I guess I could have like tried to maybe like rewind whatever, but it was too quick. I think I maybe had a reverse and he just had already done it or something. I don't know. Either way, he did crunch in my car. I got out of the car and I started yelling at him like, what the fuck? Why did you bump into my shit? And he gets out all like fucked up. And then the guy from Fat Boy Burgers and Grills is like, hey, why are you yelling? That's my dad and all that. I'm like, well, he's fucking backing into my car. He's like, hey, you don't got to do that. You can calm down. I'm like, all right, well, it's fucking okay. Let's all calm down and shit. So we all calm down. And then it's like, oh, you don't got to call the cops. My dad's an ex-sheriff or whatever. Like, here's the insurance information and call him up. And then when I did call him up, the motherfucker denied that he ever did this shit. Yeah, exactly. I still have his insurance information on my phone too. That'll come into play later. But either way, ladies and gentlemen.
So was the dad a fat boy too?
Neither. Well, the dad. Well, the dad was a fat boy. The son wasn't necessarily a fat guy. I think he was kind of I don't think he was fat. He might have been. I don't know. It was all a blur, and I was so fucking angry.
So they're also fucking lying.
What?
They're not fat boys. At least not if you're like, oh, they're kind of fat boys. It's like,
yeah, you're right.
They should be
San
visibly,
Antonio. Yeah, they should be visibly fucking fat. That is 100% a good point. And let me see, where is this? And here's the dent right here. I still got a picture of the dent right there. Beautiful.
Oh,
yeah, right there. And it crushed the whole fucking headlight. I had to get a new headlight. Guys, do you understand the entertainment value that a sponsorship would be receiving from this kind of podcast? Me just getting into petty grievances and the sponsorship, they'd be like, oh my gosh.
It's not the fun they would have. It's the controversy they can avoid.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you fuckers owe me. I just want one free hot dog. I don't know.
We're saying we'll accept your honey, but you never know unless you're giving us honey if we're gonna start spitting some vinegar at you. Until you're giving us honey, you're fair game.
You know what? That's now that you put it like that, I guess it all makes sense.
Watch out, fat boy. Fat boy, run.
But I don't even know if they're fat. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the whole thing too. It's like, because I'd be like, oh, it obviously isn't me. Like when the cops come, it's like, oh, it can't be me. It's, do I look fat? I couldn't be the guy. My name's, the guy that owns this place is a big fat guy. Then when they're looking at for him, this big fat guy, he's running out the side door, running into people's cars, backing into their fucking Nissan Maximas, and then yelling at the poor guy whose car got backed into. Man, I wish I had a gun at that time because I would have pulled it out and I would have been like, oh, yeah, who's yelling at who now? Get on the fucking ground and take your wallet out and give me some fucking money. And guess what? Now that's my restaurant and now you work for me. Now I'm your boss, piece of shit. File this fucking W-2. I'm sorry.
What if Fat Boy's like the financier, like a Mr. Moneybags type, like a shadowy figure?
He is totally a shadowy figure. He's shadowy as fuck, dog. You fucking try to cast a light on him, and it's fucking just a bunch of cockroaches fucking scattering shit. And was he even ever there?
His voice is always in that.
He's running a goddamn restaurant and you can't find his phone number. That's crazy. Let me see if I can find this shit. Go on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I like to think of Fat Boy not as the two people you met, but as a secret person, just watching from the shadows, who you can never actually see, like a Batman villain.
Yeah, like a penguinish type of person.
Yeah.
Maybe that was even one of his goons. Maybe that wasn't even. Yeah. Hey guys, find me the fucking phone number for Fat Boy Burgers and Dogs, and I will reward you handsomely because it's not on the fucking internet.
Did you have a dog or did you have a
I didn't have shit. I'd never fucking went in that place.
An accident.
I just got into an accident behind their fucking place by the fucking owner's father, who's a fucking ex-sheriff and a drunk piece of shit, probably on pills. He was fucked up. And guess what? I'm not gonna knock a guy for being fucked up and crashed into a car. I think we've all been there. It's San Antonio, Texas, all right? But don't come and fucking fuck with me and then also deny this shit on your insurance. Like, Jesus Christ, you piece of shit. That's what I'm saying. They're lucky that I am so broke and lazy, and I really don't care that much about the whole situation. But
boy, if you had a gun in that moment.
If I had a gun in that moment, I still wouldn't have pulled it. But I would have been thinking about it constantly. I would have been like, damn, this is my day. This is the time.
Oh, I wish I had two so I could go akimbo.
I'd be yelling, drop the gun at them, you know? And then I'd pull out the gun. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, somebody said he had a gun. That was you. I'm like, well, who it doesn't matter who it was, all right?
All right, pill car, come at me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just attack the car. I don't even get mad at the guy. Like, this got nothing to do with you, old man. I got to beef with this car. Yeah.
You got shitty brakes.
Yeah. This car's trying to eat this old pilled out guy. I still don't understand how cars work, even though I own one. He's got a bad car. He's got one of the bad ones.
But you have like a Christine-like relationship with yours.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no. Yeah, I just assume all cars are sentient creatures like mine. But yeah, I'm like, yeah. That's oh, because like how like Shia LaBeouf's first car was a Transformer and shit. Yeah, I just assume all cars are Dude, yeah, Shia LaBeouf just hit a regular car. It's like, wait a second,
this is a feature?
Yeah. Wait,
Mazda
you can't talk.
made this?
He was so quick to get rid of his other Transformer car because he just thinks that all cars are Transformer cars and shit. And he's like, all right, yeah.
Shit, now I just have a Toyota Camry.
Yeah, and I need to jump it every fucking day. It sucks.
Meanwhile,
like
he's Bumblebee running off with like some other dude.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Bumblebee's having awesome adventures, and Megan Fox is just looking from the fucking window like Squidward. Fucking dude, I feel bad for Megan Fox. I don't. Now I don't.
Machine Gun Smelly.
Yeah, man. Machine Gun Kelly, that's one of those dudes that like Diddy was all up inside. You know what I mean? He has the dude. What was the movie I saw recently where I'm like, dude, Christopher Walken must have like, I don't know what deal with the devil he signed, because he looks like he's fucking dead, and they like put him in a movie every year still, or just some shit. Even if he's not in like, that'll make him a bit part. Like he was just like a doctor for like what was it? Father Figures. He was the doctor in Father Figures at the end. I'm like, why is Christopher Walken in this?
Do you think he's having some sort of like Bruce Willis thing where there's some health scare, so he's trying to like money grab as much as he can off his name?
I reckon that's what I'm saying, because I'm like, hopefully they got a deal, because like, why have Christopher Walken for 5 fucking minutes at the end of the movie? Like, couldn't you have spent that on maybe they had some extra money? Maybe they're done filming and they're like, we got a couple extra million. Let's throw Christopher Walken a bunch. Do you guys want to meet Christopher Walken? Maybe it was one of those things. I never met Christopher Walken. They're just thinking, hey, who are some actors we haven't met yet? You know, some old guys that are about to die. Let's just throw them a bone and meet them. That'd be fun.
Christopher Sprintin.
Christopher Walken was in New Dune 2. Not for long, though. See? I can totally see Christopher Walken being in New Dune, because he does have that old, like, he lived on a fucking... He does look like he came from Dune World, actually, right now. He looks very weathered and stuff.
It's a perfect role for him. It's like these like weird Lifetime movies and shit or whatever. That almost feels like the caliber of stuff he's ending up in now.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
could
remember
have
what
been
it
a
was,
Dune.
but I saw something recently where it's like, why is he here?
Yeah, well, because that's what I'm saying. He's just very old, and also it's like it's not like Christopher Walken necessarily had any range anymore. So now it's just old Christopher Walken, and
He's one of those weird guys where it's like he had like range when he was younger, but now it's all like Al Pacino's the same way.
yeah.
And that like there was a period of time where he was more dynamic, but now he's Christopher Walken. In the same way that now every Al Pacino role, he's Al Pacino.
What I need to do, I need to start watching new shit. And here's the thing, I don't even necessarily give a fuck about actors and actresses and all that. But if I'm gonna be in this field, I should probably learn about these people. Because people are always like, oh, like when was it like that's not my generation, Christopher Walken or whatever. Who are some people of my generation? You know, like I don't know. It's I don't know.
Urkel?
Urkel? I don't even think Urkel's my generation. Who are some? We got Lindsay Lohan. That was definitely my generation. I saw Lindsay Lohan rise and fall. We were looking at her face earlier on the last show, right? Weren't we getting bummed about that? I feel like we were.
I know we were talking a lot about Robin Quivers.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm not
Robin
saying the
Givens.
last show, but I feel like we were being mean to Lindsay Lohan, or maybe that was just in my own private life. I think that was just in my own private life.
She is a dumbass hoe.
No, I mean she just got like she got little Kim face after all the surgery. I don't know if you've seen that yet. Let me see.
Well, I mean that would go with my argument.
No, I don't think she's dumb. I think she got
Broken?
Yeah, broken by the industry, definitely,
By
100%.
Turby Fully Loaded?
Yeah.
Herbie Fully Loaded?
Have you not seen Mean Girls, dude? She fucking won that Mathletes whole thing and all that, and you know.
Yeah, she's pretty smart.
She's really fucking smart, dude. You got confused when she played dumb to get with that guy. You know what I mean? So you probably got confused by that, but she was just pretending to be dumb so that the guy would give her attention and she could ask him for tutoring and stuff. But she's actually really smart. You got to remember that.
I more so think of it as like, in the same way that like Native Americans don't like it when you take their picture because it steals their soul. That by using a living car in Herbie Fully Loaded, she lost her soul. She gave it to the car.
Well, that's why it was such a good role because, yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I wonder if she was like, if she thought that if she looked more like Angelina Jolie, it would make her a better actor. But I think who do you think is a better actress? Her, or Angelina Jolie?
Probably
I think
her.
I was about to say.
I mean, Angelina Jolie she's kind of always been in.
Let me see if I
Like,
can pull this up. Sorry,
I
guys.
guess like I don't think of Angelina Jolie in like too serious of roles. Like she's known for like Laura Croft more than anything, and it's
Is
like
that what she's known for?
what I guess what movie? That's what I think of.
What? I would think like Wanted, I guess. I don't know. Hackers, I guess. But I mean, I guess Hackers is kind of a cult movie. Chad, is fucking Tuttle right or what? I think he's fucking dead wrong. God damn it.
I've seen Hackers, but I don't really ever like remember caring about her role that much in it. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
No, I mean she has a small role, but it's like one of her first things, I think. And she's naked.
Is she the like FBI agent who like recruits them or
What movie are you thinking? This is like an old movie from the 80s.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah. Actually, she doesn't look too bad in this picture. Where's her fucking little Kim face one? I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating because I'm a horrible person and I don't know how to respect a woman that's aging gracefully. Let me see. Lindsay Lohan. Plastic surgery. Let's see. Why does Lindsay Lohan look so different? I want to see some close-up pictures of her freakish deformities. She doesn't even look that bad in these pictures. What the fuck? Oh, I guess damn, look at her from back in the day. She looked so young the first time she got arrested.
I'm thinking of Sneakers.
Dude, they got a faces of fucking meth on Lindsay Lohan pretty much. That's crazy. Hold up. Let's go back to that.
Yeah, the hacking movie I was thinking of was Sneakers.
All right. Why do I got it? Why is it all individual? Why can't it? Here, 1 second. Let me, Sneakers?
Yeah, it's Robert Redford.
What's it about?
He's like a guy who's like out of the game for hacking, but he has to do one more job.
Nice. Sounds a lot like me. Let's see. And I love this shit. Come on. Let's do that. And then it should be making a new thing, but it's not. Well, either way, you guys get the picture, I guess. Yeah. Lindsay Lohan looks fucked up. There we go. Oh, it's been doing it over there on this side instead of in the corner there. That's beautiful. I like that. Computer is running slow as shit. Should look into that. And you know what?
So how do we know that this isn't, her and her twin?
She has a twin?
Yeah. You haven't seen that movie?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Dude, see, that's what I'm saying. Dude, wouldn't that be so wild? Dude, I didn't even think about that. Why is nobody... And that's how good of a fucking sister Lindsay Lohan is that she wouldn't even rat out. Or maybe one of them's one of the other one. Because actually, now that I think about it, if we're looking at it, I bet this is her twin right here. On this one, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe that one. And now I'm thinking about it, maybe this one. This looks definitely Lindsay, definitely Lindsay, definitely Lindsay. This looks like twinsy over here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was the one in the Parent. That only in the Parent Trap.
I don't know. Can we get this? Can we get a record expunged retroactively once I bring these to the courts? This information, and I show them Exhibit 1, the Parent Trap.
So Twinsy has been staying with the mom, whereas Lindsay's I think I have the
yeah. The mom lets her do meth, and then they switch out, and then they're doing meth at the mom's place and stuff. Dude, it's all coming together. It's all fucking coming together. And then she goes to high school, wins a fucking math thing. What other fucking movies was she in? I feel like that's it. I think she was in Mean Girls and that other one. There we go. Oh, God, wait a second. Is this Hello, it's Alonzo with Best Egg. No, this is Alonzo with Bad First Impressions. You're being live and recorded. How you doing today?
Hey, are y'all still talking about Lindsay Lohan?
Oh my God, Dan. Yeah, of course we are.
How could we not
be? Lindsay Lohan, she did the reverse fountain of youth by taking adrenochrome.
The reverse fountain of youth by taking adrenochrome?
I've heard about adrenochrome.
Yeah,
look at her pictures. It's made from the fear of children, right?
Oh, yeah, bro. I used to drink it on Epstein's Island. She has that reverse fountain of youth.
Dan Zam, let's say somebody offers you some adrenochrome. It's not like you went and asked them to source it. This has already been sourced. So, it's kind of like, eating meat. You didn't kill the cow. But would you drink the adrenochrome? Would you inject it?
It's the same thing as stem cells, bro. Stem cells, they're made from like blended up babies, dude. And this is what Christopher Reeves was working for, dude. Christopher Reeves was a big time advocate of stem cells and adrenochrome, all that bullshit, dude. It's supposed to be really good for you,
right
dude.
now.
And look at him now.
What?
Christopher Reeves.
What's he doing?
He's passed on, but the technology exists, bro.
But we all remember
like what you get the Neuralink, bro.
He passed away.
Would you get the Neuralink?
I don't think so. I'm afraid
I would totally get the Neuralink, bro.
Dude, imagine being the guy that's selling baby blenders and he's trying to make his commission and all that. And he's like, let me tell you, you can stick 3 or 4 fetuses in here easy. We suggest just 2 at a time, but you could easily stick in 3 at a time. I've seen some people stick 4 fetuses in here at a time, but that's going to, kind of put some wear on the blender there at the bottom.
They were the Chinese babies because they're smaller.
What?
Alonzo,
I got it.
Alonzo, did you hear? There's a future where we have Dan Zam with Neuralink. Neuralink Zam.
You mean a cyborg Dan Zam owning the libs in cyberspace in real time?
Yes.
I don't know if the world's ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready
Just
for that.
moving objects around his room
With his
turning off
mind.
lights.
Yeah. For like, dude, he's like he becomes in Sam Haney's electricity, like the fucking gremlin from Gremlins 2.
Just shuts off his CPS.
Yeah. Just subscribes him to Fox. They just keep changing his channel to Fox. Have you seen Sam's stories lately?
I watch him once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of guy who has energy for people being mad most of the time.
Yeah, it's great. I'm checking in because I'm hoping he's not going to be mad for too long. I think it's still fresh. Let me see. So Xander Ramirez, you can actually harvest stem cells from the placenta and umbilical cord, and you have your own frozen and stored for possible later use. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Aced.
I guess
Bro,
nobody thought about that.
I'm
for old
talking about
Alonzo.
stem cells. I'm talking about stem cell injections, bro. You get them intravenously, bro, into your veins, so that way it goes into your arteries and your heart, and it works it all throughout your system. But if you want to, what you can do is you can put it specifically in one area. Like, let's just say, for example, you
Your
want stem
penis?
cells in your penis. You get stem cell shots in your dick. Okay.
Or
then
balls.
I want Fortune
after
500
that, dude-
CEO Dan Zam, Neuralinked with a blood boy, drinking adrenochrome.
I didn't know Dan Zam was so cutting edge. He's talking about stem cells in your penis, getting neuralinked up. What was the other shit? Doing deals with the devil with the adrenochrome.
This is Forbes Zam.
Yeah. No. This is fucking billionaire 1%er Zam right now. Yeah.
Now that Trump has won, he's getting ready to spend his funds.
This is Cabana Zam.
Ooh.
Cabana Zam. They call me
Zam.
Big Dana Cabana.
Big Dana Cabana, dude. Dude, he's Cabanas, dude. He's Dana Cabanas. I love that, dude.
Big Dana Cabana. Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Are you guys
that's
ready
one
to
of
see
my
Dana Cabana tonight?
Just using his Neuralink to hover to the beach.
Dude, yeah, on his hoverboard, powered by his fucking hatred for the libs. I don't know.
Yeah, every single time he posts a comment owning a lib, his hoverboard moves a meter. So he's going pretty fast.
Dan Zam, sir, how you been taking your victory lap? Your well-earned victory lap. I hope that Donald Trump has called you multiple times congratulating you.
Oh, dude, he has, bro. He called me. He called my sister, thanking us.
Do you like that? Do you like Donald Trump calling your sister?
Yeah, I would be a little bit fucked up. I'd be like, hey,
No,
Trump,
it
she
was
was next
totally
to
cool
me.
because that he knew we were together at the time, so that's why he called.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're dating your sister? Or do you mean you're together with your sister? What's that on here? Come on, dog.
Yeah, I know that.
Is she
My
going to
sister,
Neuralink too?
my sister, she's already got the Neuralink, bro.
Is she disabled? I didn't realize they were giving that out to normal.
No,
has the
man,
Neuralink.
she works for QVC. She ordered it from QVC.
they have Sky Mall Neuralink already.
Dude, that Elon Musk
That
is
would be where
capable
you'd
of a
have
lot
it
of things,
first,
bro.
probably, dude. Is Sky Mall still a thing?
I think so. I remember they used to have those like Star Wars toys where it's like you'd hit it on your head and you'd like, I guess it's just like it could like tell if your like veins were popping on your head and it'd make a little ball float. That's where we are now. We have Neuralink, so it's pretty much the same thing.
So, I don't know if they do that. The Neuralink thing, I don't see why anybody would want to, because it just feels like, wouldn't you just regret not having the most recent one, you know, when they eventually like master it in like 50 years or something? I don't know.
No, you're
Well,
right.
I'd probably wait until I was
they
like
have-
an old person that like needed, you know, to walk or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but
They say that
meanwhile, Dan
Neuralink-
Zam has 20 desktops that he can see in his eye.
Yeah, and they're all playing pornography, big ass Latina pornography.
Half of them are big Latina pornography. The other half are AI Haitian cat videos.
Yeah. Just angry fucking Republican propaganda. Yeah, I love that.
Alex Stein in one corner, Alex Jones in the other.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you hear about Alex Jones? They're really trying to fuck him. It sucks. Poor guy. What did you think was going to happen exposing Bohemian Grove? But you know, I'm surprised.
Hey, have you heard about this Matt
long.
Gates?
Matt Gates.
Matt
What do you do?
Gates? Oh, dude, that the libs are hating on him so bad that they're like, oh, he raped people. He had dude, he crushed up Viagra and snorted them, dude, and had sex with some pretty 18-year-old girls. I mean, what's the problem with that?
I don't know. Is that illegal?
Hey, both Obama and George Bush have admitted to smoking weed. Now we're in 2024. Standards have changed a little. I think it's good that sometimes somebody comes out and says, yeah, I'm a politician. I sometimes crush Viagra and fuck girls who just turned legal.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
good
my
stuff, dude.
Yeah, I think, yeah, well, there you go.
Ace.
So, Dan Zam, you have a daughter, right?
Oh, come on, bro.
I mean, what, you want your daughter in fucking Matt Gates' fucking bedroom while he's snorting rails of Viagra? Come on.
Because my daughter's got like chingos of respect for herself, dude. She's like gonna be a doctor.
All right. Well, I respect
He
that.
is a congressman.
Yeah, exactly. He could probably help with that. He could probably pull some strings, make it. You probably won't have to go to school with Matt Gates' help.
I bet those girls paid rent that month.
Yeah, I bet, dude. I bet they all want to be doctors. All those chicks that were fucking. I bet he's like, what do you want to be? You're 18. They're like, I don't know. A doctor, a lawyer. I don't know.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. My daughter doesn't have daddy issues because I'm there. I'm in the picture.
Oh, there you
so
go.
she's not gonna go for those older guys.
Yeah, but I mean, but what if she sees her daddy over there going, "Oh yeah, Matt Gates is so cool because he's doing this or that," and she's not going to think that. Oh well, maybe that's that's how men feel, and that's what that's
the real question
what
here,
she aspire to.
Dan, when are you going to teach your daughter how to own libs online?
Exactly.
When are you going to take her
When she
under
get
your
her
wing?
first Twitter account?
Take her to the gym with you. Damn it,
bro! I got the gym in my house, dude. What do I need to go to a gym for?
I'm saying the Facebook gym. You need to teach her how to own libs online. I want to start seeing Dan Zam and Little Zam comments on any batshit lib
Every
post.
time that Dan Zam is going at Devin Binish, I want your daughter up in there kicking her in the head while she's down too, and be like,
Devon is bringing in her fucking husband.
Yeah, exactly. You should to tag people in too.
Hey, but you know what? You know what? Here's the thing: when they want some of that Dan Zamage, I give it to them completely.
Yo, dude, I love it.
Dan Zam has got the Dan Zam puns on lock this week.
Dude, he's been killing it, honestly.
Dan Cabana, Dan Zamage,
dude, fucking bangers, all of them.
Talk to him, bad boy. Bad boy.
I love it, dude. It's crazy. Dan Zam coming with the heat, dude.
See, this is what a good mood, nice dopamine and serotonin levels do to you. Don't you feel good? Trump is going to be president.
Everybody should feel good. Even Sam deep down feels good. I think he just acts like he has to feel bad. Like none of the things that he's mad about affect Sam whatsoever.
Well, Dan will be the first to tell you that libs live off of hating themselves. So this is actually fun for them, right, Dan?
You better believe it, Playboy.
Okay, hell yeah, dude.
I am a big boy.
Woo, woo. The dog. Woo. I love when Dan Zam calls in. It's always a fucking treat. Everybody loves it. Let me see. I'm so glad. I think you won him over, Dan. I think you won him over. I think now that Trump's in office, everybody feels comfortable admitting that they've always loved Dan Zam.
And I also feel like everybody feels now kind of in touch with, like, if you don't understand what's going on outside of your bubble, your liberal LA Portland bubble, Dan Zam is what we like to call the American reality.
Yeah, the truth, if you will. There's three
I like-
sides
you know
to
what I
every
like-
story: your side, my side, and Dan Zam's side, aka the truth.
The truth. I like to keep San Antonio red.
Yeah, dog.
I'm the only dot of red in the sea of blue.
The only one. Dan Zam is the lone Republican in Texas, fighting against that sea of blue.
But his one vote dismantled Colin Allred.
Dude, I mean, Dan Zam is the straw that stirs the drink that is San Antonio, Texas. And I don't know, it just becomes more and more apparent with each phone call that Dan Zam has his finger on the pulse.
I'm the
He has
fucking
his
Mio.
foot in the ass.
I'm the Mio. You know that drop, that liquid you put into the water?
Yeah.
You know that liquid you put into the water, that Mio? When you put it's like
Mio.
It's like
the flavor.
It's
the flavor.
Yeah, the flavor.
Okay, yeah, okay,
That's what he is.
That's what Sam is. That's okay. I get it now. All right. You could have gone a lot of ways, but
brother,
yeah.
I'm Gatorade powder.
Yeah, motherfucker, I am fruit juice flavoring. Yeah. All right. That's all right. I don't even know if you could argue against that. I guess, or if you maybe want to, be like, let him have it.
Brother, I bring the electrolytes.
Zero sugar, zero carbs, motherfucker.
I hydrate people with facts.
I like that. Yeah. When the facts are fucking bland, Dan Zam is the flavoring to the truth.
Oh my god. And
You're 98% Dan Zam.
Hey, Dan Zam, I think Sam Haney's Instagram is missing a little Kool-Aid, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. Sam Haney's scared to add Dan Zam. He's scared to get He's scared to get a Dan colonic.
A colonic.
A colonic? Yeah, you know what that is, right?
Is that where they put the liquid in somebody's ass?
You know exactly what it is. I love when people are like, "Is that the thing?" and then tell you exactly what it is, word for word.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah, totally.
A Danima?
A Danima. Yeah, dude, he needs a Danima.
Yeah, there you
dog.
go. A Danima. A Danima.
That's a good one. That is my favorite bit.
You have a Danima, you feel the Zam.
Yeah, dog. You feel the
a
fucking Zam.
A coffee enema, bro.
How does that even
Have
work?
you done that, Dan Zam? I feel like you say there's not guys raising their kids off of Joe Rogan, and Dan Zam is right here.
Here I am.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I gotta try that coffee enema shit. People keep talking about it, and it's like it keeps coming up into my world like synchronicity or something. I'm like, maybe
If
I need
you
to
do
stick
it,
a
I want to
tube
be
up
the
my
guy
ass.
that pulls up. If you do it, I want to be the guy that pulls up the bag.
Why?
So I can see the coffee go in.
Why?
I'll do it and I'll rub your belly at the same time.
Why would I want any of
He's
these
a
things?
good guy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but why would I want that?
Would a Democrat offer you that?
I'm gonna do this in the shame of my bathroom and then tell people it never happened unless it's the greatest thing ever. Then I'm gonna be telling
It's
everybody.
supposed to be the greatest thing ever.
What if I do it and then it's so great and you guys see me just like, I'm not gonna tell anybody, but you just see the difference. I bet he's putting coffee up his ass. He's not telling anybody about it.
A Democrat would want you to do your enema alone. A Republican wants to make sure you're safe, that they're helping.
Yeah, you're
that
right.
You don't fuck up, that you don't do something wrong. He doesn't give a shit if he's looking at your male asshole upside down as you pour coffee into it.
Here's Dan's thing.
He
He's
cares
like,
that his friend is safe.
A Republican knows that another man is not used to sticking things up his ass, so he's gonna need some help with that. You know what I mean? Some fucking guidance, and shit. I totally get that. Now it totally makes sense the way that you're putting it. Now that I think about it,
Is it silly? Is it messy? Yeah. So is giving birth to a cow.
Exactly. So is democracy. So is war, buddy. All right.
Yeah. Oh, my friend
bro,
who just got shot in the gut shit himself.
I just want to do the Christian
Happens.
thing,
You want to do the Christian thing? What's that?
and I want to help out
Oh, there you go.
with these Christians' hands. I can help you, bro.
The Christian
I can
thing.
guide.
Yeah.
I can guide it
Well,
straight.
there's no Christianity without Judaism, so there you go. See, blew your mind.
That's
Hey,
Jesus
show people the
Jesus
t-shirts.
worship.
Hey, Dan, check this out. John got these T-shirts. I got it either way. Let's see how that looks.
Hey, did you see the Devin Babish?
Devin
The
Babish.
thing.
You keep
Did
on
you see-
getting your name wrong. At first it was Devon, and now it's Devin Babish. What
Okay,
happened?
did
with
you
that?
see? Did you see when they made me into a peach, a cartoon peach?
Yeah, that wasn't Devin. That was Danny with the A, I think.
Yeah. She shit it all over them. She fucking remixed it, bro. She's fucking awesome.
She shit it all over who?
On fucking Devon Babish.
Oh,
yeah, and you need to take your daughter to a Devon Babish post and
give her the fucking beats, dog.
show
Tell her it ain't over. Be like, oh, you might be done with the past, Devin, but the past ain't done with you. And then fucking send, mini the mini Zam. Let me see. There you go. See, and the T-shirts. Oh, that's how the hack T-shirts look. I don't like how it's like individual pictures and all that. I wish that they had just one. Like, I don't know, but I guess that's how it would work. I gotta fix that. I don't know. I guess it's not the worst thing ever. I don't know.
I like it.
You like it?
The same filter was put on all of them, but
Well, because remember we couldn't find we couldn't find one with Bob without the purple. I think is what it was. So I tried. I think I tried to purple up all of them. Is what happened.
Good. The Bob one is so funny.
I think they're all. Yeah, well, Bob is fucking. You know what? I need to get Bob back on the show. I don't know what I'm doing. I always say that to myself, and then I always forget to myself. But Bob, see, if Bob Dell was over there right now instead of two skeletons blowing each other, I think we could have definitely saved this fucking show a while ago. Zandy Ramirez, 1 quart, proceed. Holy shit, she's doing the coffee enema? Let me see. How do you give a coffee enema? If you're a newbie, bring 2 cups of water to a boil. Reduce the heat and add 1 to 2 teaspoons of coffee. Simmer 10 minutes, strain, and add enough cool water to equal 4 cups. Then that's 1 quart. Let me see. Bob Dell's in chat. Fuck yeah. Let me see. Proceed with the enema by pouring half of your liquid into the enema bag and retaining the enema to 10 to 15 minutes. So why would I only pour half of it? Why am I making a whole fucking thing if I'm only pouring half of it in there? Let me see. Proceed with the enema by pouring half. So do I do it twice? I guess I do because I want a little enema for later.
Coffees?
What?
Are there any recommended coffees?
Great question.
We both know Black Rifle, Dan Zam.
Yeah, right. Hey,
yeah, that's the best.
You Dan Zam, you sounds like an ultrasound. Let me see. I can turn that down just a little bit. Let me see. There we go. That's good. All right, and let me see. And Bob Dell loves the shirt. Yeah, does it give us any recommended coffees, Andy? Because I am kind of curious. Would decaf work, or does it need to be caffeinated? Is it about the antioxidants of the coffee? Is it the caffeine?
Whole bean, ground bean?
Well, I think, what do they say? It says 1 to 2 teaspoons of coffee. I assume ground. Can we use
Some whole-ass beans? That'd be fun. I mean, I feel like with the whole bean...
If I put a generic coffee
nice
up my
aroma.
ass, I probably would feel bad about it. I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel.
What's your nice... You go to HEB and ask for the nicest coffee?
Just stick up my ass?
Just stick up your ass?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me your finest. Well, see, here's the thing.
I wonder
if I went up to HEB and I told them I want to stick this coffee up my ass, they probably would. They probably wouldn't respect me. They probably think, oh, this guy's filming a fucking viral video because his camera's out. He's got it in my face and he's recording it and he's laughing constantly. But I'm like, it's a serious question. Sorry that I'm laughing and I'm filming you. But I still want some fucking butt coffee.
You can probably make a product that's like called coffee enema coffee. So it's like coffee just for coffee enemas.
Coffee
you
just
could probably
for your
get away
ass.
with like a quarter of it being mulch.
It doesn't have to have the same consumer grade. I could just fucking I just take fucking used coffee from other coffee. Just wet used coffee. Just stick this up your ass, you piece of shit. You stick it up your ass anyway. What the fuck do you care?
Industrial grade coffee.
Dude, I have all customer complaints directly sent to my phone. I just go, you're sticking up your ass, piece of shit. Don't call me again.
Or you give them the fat
Dirty
boy
fuck.
and you don't answer.
Send it. I don't know. I send it directly to Fat Boy. That's where it goes to. That's
Reroutes.
Yeah, I can figure out whatever the fuck their number is, and they're my new customer complaint line for my new ass coffee brand.
Set up an AWS call center line so it just always goes to Fat Boy.
Let me see. Can you hear me, Dan?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let me see. So try talk again, Dan. Interesting.
Shit, what the fuck?
No, it's all good. I muted you because I wanted to see if the mute would work. Now I do see that it works. Thank you very much for your patience. All right, Dan, you called in and you really killed the show. Not in a bad way. You killed it. You brought the show back. I'm having a good time. I'm feeling myself. And now I discard you like I do with people after I've used them for all their worth.
Coffee.
Yeah, and you know what? Play your cards right. You might be the one holding that coffee enema bag because now that I think about it, it might be.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that could be you. Because I'm thinking if it works one time, I'll probably just have to do it all the time. And there could be a moment where I'm like, I'm not going to be able to hold my own bag. I'm in the middle of doing other shit. I'm a busy guy,
We could
Saturday.
even make it
Next
a special.
Saturday. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Next Saturday.
I'll be in here. I mean, well, actually, is the Lizard Man coming through, or I don't want to add anything.
Yeah, Lizard Man.
Lizard Man isn't going to be able to come through for a minute because I don't kind of get into this shit. But what I'm thinking is, so here's my idea. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to figure out what his rates are for like an event. I'm thinking about maybe trying to do some kind of see if Danny Hemp Boys will let us do like maybe a live podcast, / live event thing, And basically it's going to be Alonzo versus the Lizard Man. I don't know if he would be down with that. But that would be the promotion, and I'd promote it as Alonzo versus the Lizard Man, Bad First Impressions Live. It would be like a podcast with that. We probably have like a showcase beforehand, or
I can wear like a tuxedo and a bow tie.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think, you could be kind of like a referee or something.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. I think it'd be awesome, honestly. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to have the Lizard Man for like maybe kind of a special event and kind of plan for some kind of live event, and it would obviously be kind of at night. And I'm thinking about Danny Hemp Boys because you can smoke there, and it seems like a cool place. It's nice and tight, and so I'm working on that, and by working on I mean I thought about it really hard, and that's the first step. And I've just messaged Danny, and now I have a thing to talk to him about besides telling him to sponsor the show. So let me see. The most powerful cleanse. Let me see. The most expensive coffee is from beans from the shit of a civet cat. No, I know that. I know that.
That's fucking me off.
No, I know that. Let me see. So Ethan Martinez, big love to the lads. Thanks, Ethan.
Ace.
Congratulations on defeating Drew and becoming the skinniest person in San Antonio. Let me see. Enema therapy coffee must be clean coffee since it will go through the liver. What's clean coffee mean? Enema therapy coffee should have a high amount of cafestol content to open the bile ducts. The cleanest coffee is a special air roast process. The traditional drum roasting process causes beans to be burnt, which is carcinogenic to the liver. Jerson Therapy recommends medium roast fine grain for their patients. Enema coffee needs to be
bless you
retained in the rectum for 15 minutes. If possible, for full effectiveness, the lighter the roast. No, I'm sorry. If 50 minutes, if possible, for full effectiveness. So that if you can, 50 minutes. The lighter the roast, the more expensive. The most expensive.
The lighter the roast, the sweeter the juice.
The lighter the roast, the more powerful the cleanse. Oh, Bob was the one that said the most expensive coffee is from the beans of shit from a civet cat. Yeah, I heard that they eat the beans and then they dig through the cat's shit and then they roast them. Which I'm like, who's the fucking who's like the person that decided, you know what, I want to eat the fucking beans out of that animal's shit and then convinced everybody else it was so fucking great. I can't imagine that it's that fucking great. Go on, I'm sorry, Dan Zam. Please, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Dragons also.
What?
They're doing, instead of that meerkat looking animal, they're doing it with elephants now also.
Dude, why don't we just try it with me? Like I can for my enema coffee, I'll just eat some coffee beans, dig it out of my shit, and we sell it. And I don't see why it's any better.
That's what the market's missing, bro. Exactly.
The fucking market's missing, dude. The market is missing a fucking coffee made from my shit. And then if it works, I'll have fucking John can have his own brand. I want you to get in on this too.
Yeah, mulch.
Mulch. It's just mulch.
Mulch. Actually, what if I used manure? Like that would almost be kind of fucked up. Like having people put shit in their own ass.
Yeah. Well, they do that. They do like a fecal transplant sometimes. Where they,
not with a cow.
Not with the cow. I guess so. People eat cow milk though, so I don't see why not.
All right.
Hey.
I don't know. We gotta look into this. I'm not a good Zandy. Get me some fucking medium roast, fine grind, and then and also give me some coffee beans because I'm gonna eat those whole. And then we'll make some coffee out of my shit, and then I'll cook the coffee, and then I'll put it up my ass. Wait, what? That's all right. And I think that's gonna be good for everybody, especially me. Mostly me. That's what I care about. Like I said, though, what if that was what turned everything around for me? If I just Never felt bad again. It's also opened up the bile ducts, man. I got some fucking closed off bile ducts. That's why that's why I got so much bile inside of me, and I'm so fucking evil. And I hate everything, especially Dan Zam.
My bile ducts are not well ventilated.
I don't know,
Hey,
dude.
bro,
Need to call the
I'll put my coffee all in your bile ducts.
All right, Dan. Well, I love you, dog. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe.
All right, bro. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that was Dan Samuel Zamarath. I used to know a guy named Zam. His name was Zamarath Hoff, and he was a musician. No, he was a magician, and he had a little wiener dog named Duber the Wonder Dog.
Duber the one. That's a great name.
Yeah, it was great. Basically, when I worked at a public access station, there was like regulars that would come in every day or or they'd have like a segment kind of things, like once a week. And there was one guy that would this isn't Dan Zam, this is another guy. I forget what his name was, but
And he's not Duber.
no, he's not Duber. He's Duber's a dog. Come on, keep up, John. Jesus Christ, this is deep lore here. But no, what was it? This guy would come in and he had like a white beard and just like whatever, just like an old guy. And he'd come in and he would just show all the pictures that he took from his digital camera the last week, and but like he wouldn't pick like the best ones or anything like that. He would just show you every fucking picture and like all the mistake ones too. So it was fucking funny. So he would just sit there and just show you one of the pictures. And it's like, yep, that's a flower that I took a picture of. And then take in the next picture. And that's the same flower that I took a picture of, just at a different angle. And that's I was wondering if it was a white lily or something lily. And turns out it was a whatever, and click the thing. That's the same flower. I think it's like like fucking four pictures of like every fucking thing. Everything had 4 fucking or 14, whatever. It was crazy. But I also thought it was hilarious because you know what I mean. Because it was just, I don't know. You can't.
I just
pay
like
for
that
stuff
he
like
that he felt inspired to share like that. There's something really beautiful about it. Because you know he probably just had like a really supportive wife who told him he should.
You think so? I think he doesn't have anybody to fucking talk to. So he's like, let me go show these pictures off. But I wonder if that's what I'm saying. It was public access. So I wonder if there were people that would be bummed if he wasn't there the next week. That's what I'm saying. If I was at public access, I'd be so stoked if fucking whatever, Benjamin, whatever with his pictures, you know? It's like, oh, dude, I wonder if he's taking more pictures of that same fucking flower in his front yard again because, you know, that's what's going to... Let me see. Apparently, you need a prescription for a cleanse with the purified water. A prescription for a cleanse with the pure... What? Sandy, what the fuck are you talking about? You need a prescription to put coffee up your butt? That doesn't sound like fucking Trump's America to me. That sounds like a fucking 1984 Soviet Russia state. You know, if I find out that the government's trying to put their hands on my body like that, I'm going to be upset.
Oh man, my body, the government's choice.
Apparently, my butthole, my coffee brand. Dude, that'd be so great. If I started to stick coffee up my butt and that was just my thing, I would have coffee companies pay me not to use them, you know? I'd be like, Folgers, guess what, mother? Guess who's come calling again? Yeah, you better pay up another 6 months of me not saying I stick Folgers up my ass every fucking morning. That's right. Same address. Send the check. Click. What are the other coffee
play
companies?
ball, Alonzo. Just
yeah, we'll play ball, Alonzo. Just keep our coffee far away from your ass as possible.
like I said, honey and vinegar.
Yeah,
Honey and vinegar.
yo, you got the carrot. Now it's time for the stick, motherfucker. It's time for the stick.
Or if you're a horse, both.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm not. The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, maybe I'll feel more energized. Maybe it's like, I'll feel. That's what I'm saying. How often do I do it? Is that how often do you put the coffee in a man? Is that an everyday thing, or is that a like
5 times a day?
colon hydrotherapy? Well, see, but you can go to a hydrocolonic place without a prescription. I'm pretty sure. Maybe to get it written off on your. I don't know, because I know my grandparents run one of those things. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your butt, Dan Zam. That's a good line. That's a winner. That's a fucking winner.
If only he didn't spell Folgers wrong.
No, it's fine. We all know what it was. Folders. It's folders in your butt. Fold years. Yeah. He added an E. Yeah, he fucked that up. Foldiers for Folgers. Nice.
It's like sommelier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a fancier coffee now. Foldiers. We don't have Foldiers. We have Folgers.
Waking up is Foldiers in your butt.
Yeah, and I hate that it's you got to That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to give you energy. Let me look up what a fucking coffee butt enema does. I have this computer here in front of me, allegedly. Let me see. Coffee enema benefits. 8 things you need to know. The purpose of coffee enemas. Let's see. The Gerson Institute. It's to stimulate the liver to increase a detoxification of the blood and decrease the toxic load on the liver. This includes removing a variety of toxins and free radicals. Oh, great. Thank you, Ad, for interrupting me. That really makes me want to buy whatever the fuck that is. All right, let me see. They are not for everyone. Coffee enemas are not recommended unless under strict supervision of an experienced Gerson practitioner if any of the following exists. Currently undergoing chemotherapy, renal, cardiac, or respiratory failure, bleeding and or ulceration of the colon tract, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, ileostomy, no colon. Yeah, you know what? You probably shouldn't get an enema if you don't have a fucking asshole, I would assume. Let me see. Hypertension and or tachycardia. Okay. Pregnant. So if you're pregnant or with child, you can't stick coffee up your butt. Acute or ongoing chronic diarrhea until investigated by a physician. Oh, I know. Well, I already investigated. No diarrhea. Come on. I don't like how they're fucking. Let's see. First 6 to 8 weeks post surgery. The coffee solution is not held in the liver. In fact, it's held in the colon. The coffee enema does not produce bile. The coffee causes some stimulation of the liver to produce bile, but it's the potent compounds including caffeine, theobromine, and theophylline that dilate blood vessels. Okay, whatever. Electrolytes are lost during evacuation. When you shit, the body does not become dependent on coffee enemas to have a bowel movement. Upon completion of the Gerson therapy, patients have no issues. All right, let me see. So it's just supposed to help your fucking liver? That's what it's for? I mean, I guess that's a good idea. I don't know. I was hoping it was going to make me like, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe my liver is what's been holding me back this whole time as I continue to drink. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about this new world. Dan Zam sticking stuff up my butt, holding the bag as I get coffee to flush out my liver.
And just being in a good mood while he does it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he's going to fucking want to talk about stupid shit, and I'm going to have to listen because he's like holding my coffee in my bag. He's going to use that as the perfect time to ask me something that I don't want
to be trying to show you Instagram videos.
Yeah. He's going to ask to be back on the show, and I'm going to be like, oh, god damn it, he's holding the enema bag. I can't say no. Can't say no.
It's a ploy.
Yeah, I already am 2 steps ahead of Dan Zam at all times. But allegedly it's not good for fatty liver disease. What the fuck? That makes no sense. So I think it's just some guy that got caught sticking shit up his ass and had to come up with the excuse on the spot and then created an institute around it, which is very cool to me. And I think I need more of in my life. I'm too afraid of reaching for that brass ring when it's handed to me. I remember today, Brendan Gay was like, hey, the feature dropped out. Do you know someone who can feature? I should have said, I can, Brendan Gay. But then again, he saw me host, and I'm sure he's like, motherfucker can't even host. Why would he say he can feature and shit? So I told him Jay LaFar, which is going to be an awesome show tonight. So if you guys want to see me perform, Jay LaFar is going to be there. Brendan Gay is going to be there. It's going to be a spectacular event. I'm going to have a great time hosting it, and then watching Jay LaFar be hilarious, and then watching Brandon Gay be hilarious. So tickets are $15. Link on my Facebook or message me. And yeah, I don't know, man. Anything you want to plug?
Not this week.
Yeah, well, me and John are going to Corpus on the 21st, and yeah, I'm trying to think. I got other shit coming up. Give me 1 second, actually. What else do I got coming up? I got, let's see, November 23rd is today, and December 13th, I have a show somewhere, so that'll be fun. Where's December 13th? I don't know. Either way, I have a show December 13th as well, so I will tell you more about that the closer we get there. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. That's been a Funky Dealer. Take care.
9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, want 4. Scrap, want 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, Chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and he made it the hard way. Pay the front line, take the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 the point.
Check me out, Chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. Place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky. Check me out, Chump.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, Chump.
4 4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 4. Ace, deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scraps, wants 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, Chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. Place your bets. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Play 6.
That's all, folks.